What is up? This is Hisam. This is my first day in a life video, kind of a classic YouTube video, you would say, because every YouTuber, when they're starting out or they are, trying to do some good YouTube videos or interacting or introducing themselves, trying their audience, letting their audience know how do they live and stuff. So this is the video that I'm gonna do. So basically, in this video, I'm gonna go over my schedule, everything I do from morning till the night and going to sleep, and within those uh, habits or whatever I do, what has helped me and why do I do those things. I'm gonna share that. Also, I will share how do I make how did I end up making this 3K a month, and how am I going to hit like 10K 20K a month as a closer. So how do I go from an SDR to a closer? Those are the things that I have optimized my life in a way that I can get to those goals. So basically, I go to sleep around 8 to 9 a.m. my time, which is morning time. It's literally insane. Like, it's exact opposite of Pacific time, which I work in, Eastern, Pacific, Central. That's US time zones. Those are US time zones. Now, I go to sleep 8 p.m. my time, wake up around 3 a.m. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. I wake up. I don't try to scroll because that's the worst thing you can do, and that's the worst thing I was doing before. But I try to put my phone on tripod. As soon as it plays the alarm, I cannot even snooze it because it's away from me and it's on a tripod and I'm sleeping there. If I come here and snooze, then I obviously don't want to go to bed. So it's kind of all in one solution for snoozing and then scrolling. So as soon as I wake up, I put off the alarm, go to the washroom, basic hygiene, brush and everything. I come back and I try to meditate. So I meditate because it's gonna help. It helps me regulate my emotions and regulate my thoughts. Just make better decisions and better day overall. Because whenever I meditate, the day goes calmly. I know what I have to do and I do it. I don't get distracted that much, and the day goes really well. But when I don't, it's like my head is just always seeking dopamine and it doesn't really go well. I try to not get distracted. I somehow end up scrolling and stuff. So it's bad. Not meditating, at least for me, it's bad because I have literally fried my brain with junk in my childhood. So I'm having those symptoms now. But after meditating, I try to read, and I have gotten a good habit of reading for the past few months, which is really nice. I have read Quran. I have an English translated Quran because obviously I cannot even read my own country's language because it's not my first language, Urdu. I cannot read it. I cannot read it. I know how to understand how to speak, but I cannot read it clearly. I don't understand every single word of it. I understand better English because I've worked on it. So that's why I have English Quran, which I read, which is in the closet. I have a couple books that I have finished that are in the closet. But these are the books that I'm gonna read here. This is Marcus Aurelius Meditations. This is Ego is the Enemy, Ryan Holiday. These are all recommended by some entrepreneur here and there. This is David Goggins' classic. I have read this one half, and this one is Deep Work. I have not read it. So these are my next books. Hopefully when I go to the library, I'm gonna pick up more books. There's no library here. You have to go to a bazaar. You have to go to a shop, which is basically a library. You buy books there. And this is the current book, Think and Grow Rich. This is, it was new, but what has happened to this? Wow. This is a self-confidence formula. I'm at this 52 pages. It's been a few days, so it's going pretty well. The self-confidence formula is basically, you having the confidence in yourself that you are able to hit your goals that you set that may seem impossible for someone else. For example, me hitting $1 million a month or $1,000 a month may seem impossible for myself right now. But I have seen a lot of guys make way freaking more than that. I've seen guys make 60K a month, 50K a month, $1 million a month, and that really opens your mind that you can do it, right? But you have to have the positive and the right frame of mind, and that's something this book teaches you. In believing in something that may seem impossible. Basically, that's I've learned so far. I'm not sure about the what's in it after those first two chapters. But that's a good book. I would recommend it. Think and Grow Rich. And yeah, after reading for about an hour or so, I try to review some of my calls, at least one call a day, and then I try to watch some courses or trainings that we have for getting into closing or becoming a better SDR. I try to do that. Sometimes after reviewing one call or two calls, I watch podcasts, and when I watch them, I try to mimic them. For example, this podcast is running. That guy is, let's say, Chris Williamson is saying, so the person doing this that. Whenever they say that, I try to speak after them, so that it's gonna help me get better. That's how I improve. To be honest, that's the only thing that's helped me get better at speaking. No other YouTube video, nothing. That's the only thing that has helped me, just mimicking and saying and speaking. Obviously making these videos has helped me as well. Reading out loud, like 50% increase, I would say. So that's helped me as well. But after that, it's around 6 p.m. of my time, and I try to eat something if it's in the kitchen, while I'm watching those podcasts and stuff, putting my headphones on, the wireless ones, so that I can move around. I try to eat something which is usually there. My mom prepares them for me, and I try to get back in 6 p.m. The work starts. It's 9 a.m. Eastern, so what can you expect? Work, your dials start, new leads are coming in, and it's just business hours. So I am on dials, and I try to dial, I try to follow up, I try to be on top of the DMs that I have. So many DMs. I've got like I have a whole meta suite to manage. And after that, it's a team meeting. Monday to Friday is team meeting, and it's 7 p.m. an hour team meeting. After that, there's after the team meeting, there's, if I have networking calls with people who I am looking to refer, or who had some questions, who reached out to me, I try to get on a call with them. And that's something I have to post on YouTube, which I'm not doing currently. I've gone through a lot of calls with a lot of people, but I have to do that. So in the future, I'm going to keep that in mind. Now, if I don't have those calls, obviously I'm going to dial, and I'm going to make more money, basically. And around 8 9 p.m., whenever the dinner is ready, I go with the family, eat. And I eat so much. I try to eat too much, a lot, because I have to be in a calorie surplus to be able to gain weight. And that's another part of this story. I'm going to get to that in at the last of the video, when I'm going to talk about workouts and everything. But after eating, I get back to work and clear up Slack messages, some DMs, and then I just close them all, open the dials tab, and CRM, I try to squeeze as much as I can off the CRM, and I be ready for new leads from marketing. And I basically dial, and this is the period where I make money, and it runs until 3 a.m. in the morning. And 3 a.m. is a time when I am reflecting on myself while keeping it open for new leads. I have hit 200 dials by this point, 4 set at least by this point. And 3 a.m., I try to open up my journal, or sometimes I try to make videos without a camera, just to articulate my thoughts, basically like a journal. And that's my free time. After that, there's like 5 a.m. and I try to go to Jamaat Khana, which is near me, which is a prayer hall basically. And if my friends are up, which not most of the times, but if they are, we go to the Jamaat Khana together, pray, and then come back. Most of the times we don't, they don't come, if I am alone, it's hard for me to go as well, but I do go. And sometimes when I can't go, I try to pray here, right there. uh, but after that, okay, after that, it's a weird, I have to improve in that as well, just saying that after the prayer, I can reframe it that way, just speaking. It's all communication. I'm realizing that I'm not speaking really well, so this is also something that's helping me improve. You guys get the point. Now, uh, prayer, after praying, I would recommend, if you are someone who was like me, I never used to go to pray, I never was in touch with spirituality. Man, it's literally something that's missing in your life if you're not doing it. But that's something I do. And in the morning, whenever I'm out with friends, like, after the prayer, 5 a.m., 5:30, 6 a.m., we are outside, we are walking, and really nice, fresh air in the morning. We are walking, and then we go directly to the gym. And gym is something, I am really into at this point, because I've gained around 14 kgs, and for that you have to eat good amount of protein, good amount of fat, good amount of carbs, and you have to eat in a calorie surplus so that you can gain weight. I was 49 and I'm right now 61, and I've done that around 5 months. So that's a really big thing if you take it as someone who's been in fitness. Obviously, these are noob gains, so the first gains are the fastest. So no, it's not gonna be like that forever. It's gonna go in a halt, and it's gonna be like this incremental upgrade. It's gonna go slowly up, but that's just how life is, right? After the gym, now this gym is something you have to be really focused on whenever you're working these shifts that are really outside of your time zone. You are going to slack on, you're gonna miss meals, and that's gonna happen. So what I do is eat everything, like everything that's in front of me. I try to eat as much as I can, so that my calories are full, and I try to drink, and that's it. That's basically my day, and that's basically how it all works. If you are someone who need a good setting role, who need a good let's say a good consultation for free, for nothing, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, or send me a message on my IG, drop me a follow there. That's always a plus. But yeah, guys, hopefully we'll continue these type of videos, and yeah, I'm gonna create a lot moving forward, because that's one of my goals as well, getting to 10K a month as a closer first. Second, getting to 10,000 subscribers before 2027. I mean, that's a long time frame. I can do it way before that, but that's something that's the bare minimum I want to expect, because I'm gonna pour my time into it, and this is something I love. Like, I love making these videos. I've been making videos for like a long time in my own language, which I never posted, which is insane. Like, it's insane. But yeah, this is something I love, and as long as I'm as the time passes by, I grow audience, and I'm getting brand deals and stuff, as soon as I start getting paid through this, bro, I'm gonna leave the sales immediately, because this is something I can do and travel the world, which is one of my dreams. I want my family to travel the whole country. That is also one of my dreams. I want to build a house for them, which I'm gonna do through sales. That money is gonna come from sales, because it's a long time. YouTube is gonna take a long time, but for me to do that, building a house for my family and stuff, that's something I want to do immediately, right? So that's why. But that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you watched it till the end, I love you. But yeah, that's it, and we'll meet in the next video. That's basically it. All right, bye bye, take care.